day, my friends. Welcome to Be on the Mat. I am Cedahlia. So today I thought I would just put together a short little something to work with the hips for a little bit. We're going to bring the feet out and just let the knees go side to side, and we can lean back onto the palms of the hands, have the fingers to the back or to the front, whatever feels good for your wrist, and just let the knees go side to side, bringing them in as close as you want with the feet, just letting them relax, open them up a little bit. And let them move with the breath. Let them inhale over to one side and take your exhale over to the other. Go a little bit deeper if you would like. And we'll bring those knees back to center. Let's bring the bottoms of the feet together. And sitting your bottom back as far away from your feet as you like. Let's bring the elbows to the inner thigh. And we'll slowly just round the spine or let it be comfortable. Relax your neck and just come forward. Let your elbows kind of press into the inner thighs and maybe like a butterfly. Let your little wings flap. And we'll just relax here, going as far as you feel comfortable. And we'll lift it up. And let's bring the left foot inside, and we're going to keep the left foot on the ground, on the mat, and just bring the right foot in front of it. Both of them, they're not stacked on top of each other. They're just laying on the mat. And we're going to bring the elbows back down. Let the spine relax, going down a little deep. And we'll lift back up. Let's take the left foot in front of the right. Again, the same thing. Letting them rest on the mat. Bringing the elbows to the inner thighs. Relaxing your spine, your neck, just coming forward. And let's lift up once again. So we're going to take the front leg, which is the left leg, and we're going to take it all the way back behind us. And the right leg is going to stay kind of across the mat. And what we're going to do, you can position it to however you feel comfortable, but it's going to end up pretty much across the mat. It may have a little bit more of an angle, but we're lifting our hips up and extending that back leg long. And we're going to try to square our hips to the mat. And you may need a block under your bottom in order to do this, to keep you square. And if you feel pretty good here, just kind of experiment with how far you can come down. How tight you are is going to, tell how far you can. If you need the block or something to hold you up, that's okay too. Just let this feel good. Let it go deep into the hip and let it open. Coming down a little bit further if you can. Just do a little experiment with your body. There's no rush to get any further than where you are. And we're slowly going to lift it up, dropping over to the right hip and bringing the left leg back to the front. And we're going to take the right leg back behind us. Just shoot it to the back, extending it long, fixing the front leg to where it's comfortable. Square those hips, keeping them with the mat. Using your block under that hip if you need it. Using the block to prop your elbows, whatever makes you feel best. And we'll lift back up. And this time we're gonna plant the hands down on the mat. Tuck the back toe into the mat and take it all the way back to your down dog. Let your feet pedal, and we're gonna let them pedal all the way up to the top of the mat. And we're gonna hang here for a second. Let the feet be hip-width distance apart. Pull in your face. If the knees are bent slightly, that's okay. Get as much of that back leg engaged as you can. Pull the face in. And when you're ready, start to lift up the chest. Bring the arms out and up to the sky. Let the palms come to touch. Exhale, bring the hands down to your heart. We're going to work on a little balance here, opening the hips a little bit more. So we're going to plant the right foot down into the mat. Scoot back so you can see me a little bit better. And let your shoulders relax. You can keep the palms together at your heart. Start to squeeze your bottom and your belly, and let's lift the left leg up. And we're going to bend the knee and bring the ankle of the left foot to the right thigh. I'm a little wobbly here today. So once we get the foot there, if you're feeling comfortable here in this position, we're going to start bending that right knee and lowering down, going as far as you feel comfortable. This should not be painful. This should actually feel good, but you can definitely tell you're strengthening here. So we're going to try to bring it down. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And if you can, see if you can grab the floor. If you can grab the floor, bring it all the way down and just sink down onto that back heel. You don't have to go this far. If this is like, oh my gosh, no, not a big deal. You can stay up here. Actually, the most strength is going to come from right about here. And so we're going to lift it back up and drop that foot down. Bounce your hips out, bounce your knees. Let's go to the other side. Planting the left foot down, squeeze the belly, squeeze the bottom. Lift the right foot up, hands together to the heart. Flex that foot, bring it to the thigh. Start to lower down. As far as you can. Keeping your focal point, taking it down, grabbing the floor, lowering all the way down if you like, lifting it back up. Take your time with this. Start to lift back up, hands together to the heart and release. Taking the feet wide apart. Your shoulders relax. We're going to start to bend the knees, keeping the spine up as high as we can, and trying to keep the feet flat on the floor. We're going to lower all the way down. Sink the bottom down as far as you can. If you need a block under your bottom, you can always sit down and this is the same thing. Or lift up. Listen to your body. Pressing the elbows against the knees. Breathe. And slowly drop the hands down to the mat. Lift the tailbone up. Heel toeing the feet back together. Slowly start to lift up. Let the palms come back together. Exhale. Bring the hands down to the heart. Thank you for joining me today in this short practice. May your hearts be filled with happiness, with kindness, and with love. Namaste.